Morning, folks. Welcome to my humble off-grid homestead in the forest. And today, well, I'm in my workshop. There's still some snow around. These are the last final days of April 27th, 28th. I'm being accompanied by some songbirds on this super glorious day. And I'm going to do some... I love it. I don't... Let them do the talking. What am I doing talking? I'm going to be doing... I don't even have my mic on, so I don't know if you can hear them. There's a woodpecker there too. I'm going to be doing some chainsawing. Every year we lose about 20 to 30 trees in the winter, which is fine because just around the main building, I have really maybe about 1 million trees and a little bit broader diameter of surface area. We're talking billions, if not trillions. There's a forest over here. We're just surrounded by forest, so 20, 30 trees coming down. That's just guilt-free firewood. And for projects like log homes, log cabins, posts, beams, you name it. So today I'm going to be doing some chainsawing, not necessarily processing them per se like that, but delimbing, taking the branches off. And when you're chainsawing, taking the branches off as opposed to cutting them into pieces, cutting trees into pieces, it's hard on your chain and the teeth of your chain because the action is not a cutting action. It's more like a ripping, pulling action. You yank the branches off, and then they just chop, and your teeth have to grip into them because it's not solid enough and long enough of a piece for it to just go through like a cake or a cheese that it would cut like that, like a knife. But then on the other hand, it's easier on your motor and on your battery because it's not struggling or it's not laboring. There's always something, right? Okay, with that said, and when I do chainsawing, I try to keep it as little as I can at a time, so like an hour, because right now these beautiful songbirds I don't want to be competing with them. They're trying to find their mates and establish their territories and that, and this thing is loud, and that's why I don't have my mic on. I don't want you to hear the sound of the chainsaw so much. And so I'll go pick the camera up and go set it somewhere else, and then get going. All right, I'm back. Can you see how, I hope you can, there are two little firs growing inside this dead stump. It's not necessarily from the same tree that was here that these are coming up from, although this was also a fir, I believe. But still, seeds have fallen in and it's growing out of here. Anyway, so I have a video on the safety of this thing. Make sure you have your safety glasses. Oh, there's a mushroom growing here too. Smells good. You have your safety, your hard hat, your earphones, oil. Have enough oil in your chamber. Adjust the tension. The tension's right. Run it a little bit to make sure the oil is lubricating it. And then check the tension again. See, it got too loose. Adjusting the tension. It should be about, so you can put a dime in between. It's loose again. Try again. It sounds better. If anything, sounds too tight. Nope, it sounds right. Maybe a little bit loose still. Good. Good to go. Well, folks, that's it for today. For you, anyway. Unfortunately, this tree that you can see, that this fir that came down, brought down with it a similar size white birch with it. Unfortunate, because it's not going to be able to survive. Even if I had seen it earlier and attended to it to take the pressure off of it, it would not have made it, because it was just completely pinned down. Which is not bad in a way, because, you know, white birch is one of the softer hardwoods, but I can use that for firewood or whatever indoor projects, and they don't like to be outdoor. You leave them outdoors, they'll turn into mush. So I will let you go, and I will take the camera back and return to use this. By the way, every time you're not using your battery, your chainsaw, it gets warm after a while. This it's not warm yet, and I still have 3 dots left. So I'll come back and do some more chainsawing till those 3 dots are gone. And then tomorrow, between tonight and Sunday night, tonight's Friday night, we're supposed to be getting 50 millimeters of rain. So I need to pick up as much as I can off the ground, because I don't want to wet my gloves or have to wait till the everything's dry enough so I don't have to wet my gloves. Well, it was good being with you, and as I show you some of the chores that I have to do around a homestead. Take good care.